The South Dakota State Legislature has appointed a 14-member board to oversee the legalization of medical marijuana. Members on the board come from a variety of professions, all of which will have a hand in the ability of the state to successfully create a medical marijuana program. Austin Goss tells us more about that committee from our PR newsroom.
The implementation of medical marijuana in South Dakota is likely to affect everyone, but a number of specific professions especially. IM26 required state lawmakers to appoint a board to oversee implementation. The 14-member board includes healthcare professionals, law enforcement officers, and potential marijuana patients.
Well, I mean, you obviously don't want somebody leaning one way or the other when it comes to an issue that the people voted on. So if you have an objective panel, they can do the right job without their judgment being clouded by a particular interest.
However, one appointment in particular raised the eyebrows of many IM26 advocates. By a narrow margin, members of the Legislative Executive Board opted to put a pharmacist, Eric Grocott of Salem, on the board instead of a medical marijuana consultant. They argue that pharmaceuticals and medical marijuana are in direct competition with each other.
The idea behind a pharmacist, we're talking about a medicine, right? I mean, it's to me, it was an easy decision. We're talking about medical marijuana and the distribution thereof in the state of South Dakota. So who better than, again, an objective, very intelligent, well-informed pharmacist that is already up to speed and up to date on our current laws.
Despite that, lawmakers on the board hope to continue to move the conversation on the overwhelmingly approved issue along.
It's something that the people obviously wanted, and some people have drugged their feet on this, opponents of it. So what I am excited to see, really, I believe that the medication could be beneficial to some of these patients.
That committee will be working against the clock, as medical marijuana is set to become legal on July 1st and ID cards issued sometime later this year. In Pierre, Austin Goss, Dakota News Now.